Good day everyone. If you're watching this, it means you've made it into the year 2025, and on today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make this Veekeejames dress with the pattern paper, and you can also try it on your material and thank me later. Let's dive into the video. So I'm going to be listing out the basic things that you will measure before you can cut your material. So if I was to be cutting this on the material, I might likely make use of crepe as the main fabric. Then for the ruffle, I might make use of Mikado material or satin lycra material, just something shining and sleek. And so these are the basic measurements that I might be likely taking on a body. So I will take the full length. This is it, the full length. I'll just label it as FL. I would also take the shoulder measurements. The shoulder will be from the midpoint of the neck, to the sleeve. I would also take the round bodice. I will take the bust measurement. I will take the waist measurement and also the hip measurement. Now I'm going to explain why this 3 is also important in this style, but this should be your major concern: full length and shoulder measurements. So let us assume that this is the person you are measuring. When you want to take the measurement of the sleeve, you don't take from the front. You might not get the accurate sleeve measurement. So from this midpoint, you take it all the way down to the wrist of your hand, your sleeve, and it's giving me 29. I am going to remove about 5 to 6 inches. So from this 29, I'll remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6. So 23. So for the sleeve now, if I'm cutting, I'll be cutting, this is it, 23 inches. So the remaining 6 inches will be for the ruffle. You understand? What you do is you measure your sleeve. Whatever it gives you, remove 6 inches for an adult. Whatever it gives you, remove 6 inches. So we'll go out this way. Let's cut the back first. Then we come down by whatever you want to come down with, but so we make the V crossing at the back. Then for the sleeve, remember we're going to slant it as well. So now we've removed the 6 inches that is supposed to be here for the sleeve. This is what we now have. So I'll just come down by ½ inch. Then I'm just going to connect to the shoulder points. Then I'm going to measure the full length. Let's just assume this is the full length, 14, but let's make use of 13. I remember this is 13. So basically what I will do is, if this is the hip, if 5 is the hip, you can just go out by 1 extra inch, 6. So from this place, you're just going to do the curve. You can either use your curve roller to create it, so you see what I'm doing. So you just do your curve. So this is basically it. Place on this place. Trace out the same thing. this is what we have. I'll go ahead to cut out the front. The front is by 3 inches. Cut out the neck for the front, and for the back, you saw what I did. Cut it out together, then cut only this place for the back. So this is what we have. You can either make this place more slanted than it already is, which so that the sleeve would drop. So this is the back piece. This is the front piece. So what I will do here is I would highlight the midpoint. You can use your chalk, you can use your iron, but it's advisable to use your iron so that it doesn't show when after you finish sewing. So from here now, I'll take the bust point. Let's just assume that the bust is 5. So you come down to your armhole. If your armhole is 8, you come down by 8. If you want to come down by 10, if your armhole is 10, you come down by 10. If it's 12, you also come down by 12. So let's just assume from here to here. We're going ahead to join here. We're going ahead to join here. So we'll be making use of 10 for our bust point. Our waistline will be making use of 3.5. Our hip will be making use of 14. So then for this place, so this is basically all. This is like a 30-minute dress. You don't have to do too much. This is the back. This is the back. It's a V-neck at the back, and this is the front. It's a round neck at the front, so you don't necessarily have to do too much. Now we're going to just cut the ruffle for the side. So this is something that will help you understand better. Like I said, after cutting it this way, you go ahead to join your sleeve first, your shoulder. I've used the machine to join my shoulder with my paper, so this will explain better to you guys. It depends on how you want your neck to be, but I do not really like a very high neck, so I'll reduce my own neck. Then after joining your shoulder, you use your bias to pipe your neck. After piping your neck, you bring it out this way. You fold it this way and you iron the midpoint. Now you can either use chalk to highlight your midpoint, or you make use of the iron tracing. Then from the midpoint, you measure your bust point into 4, waist into 4, hip. Then after that, you sew it down. I'll take this over to the machine and I'll sew down. For the length of the dress as well, when you measure your full length, you're going to be removing 6 inches as well. So you're just going to be removing your 6 inches for the sleeve and also for the length of the dress. Let's assume that your full length is 10. you remove 6 inches, and then you cut out 6 as your full length, removing the 6 inches which you will be adding here. For your sleeve as well, you remove 6 inches. So this is it, guys. I've already explained how to achieve this sleeve. Now I'll be telling you guys how to achieve the length ruffle. So let's just assume that for your full length you have 55. So from this 55 inches, we'll be removing 6 inches. From the 55, we'll be removing 6 inches. So let's just say 1 2 3 4 5 6 51. So we'll be measuring 51 inches for the length. Now this is 51 inches. This remaining 6 will not add it. So we'll be using 51 inches for the length. So when we want to cut, we just cut this way and that way. So let's add the ruffles to it. Now for the ruffle, you just cut it straight like this. You cut it straight like this, and you measure it all round. After, you must have taped the neck and join the dress. You measure it all round. You can start from here. You measure to this side. You flip over to this side. You take the measurement down to this side. Now whatever you get is what you will be cutting out. You also lose this place a bit. You just lose it a bit because you will not be joining this side together. So if you're sewing this gown, let your stitching stop here, somewhere around here. You just stop by 2 inches before this place, 2 inches. So you let your sewing, your stitching, let it stop somewhere around here. So I'm just going to add only at the front, then I'll come back and show you guys the outcome of it. Remember that this ruffle should be on the fold, and then you sew it down. So after sewing it down, you should be having something like this. You should be having something like this. So when you put your hand, it all falls down. So you'll be having something like this for the style. You'll be having something like this. I believe we're able to achieve this style with the pattern, and you could also try this on your material and you'll be getting this result. So guys, that's basically all for this video. I hope you find this video helpful. If you do, please do not forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. And you can also throw in your comments to ask me more questions, and I'll be glad to see that, and also glad if you subscribe to my channel to, you know, help me grow and help me want to do more. Or you can subscribe for no reason. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, and I believe this was helpful. See you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your new year. Bye.